Hey everybody, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Shaman's Journey. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We are going to set off on the never-ending journey to find a Flatland Cougar Femur. If we manage to accomplish that, we'll head to the south, and we'll take on the Palemane Knolls. That is the plan to start us off for today. Inventory is about as clean as we can make it. And yeah, we have our one bag we picked up last time. We have 1 silver left to our name, and we did train level 8. So coming out here today, we have a 2nd rank of Lightning Bolt, we have a 2nd rank of Earth Shock, we have Lightning Shield. And yeah, we should be able to do a little bit more DPS. Should feel a little bit better going forward. That being said, spells are going to cost more mana. So that's definitely going to be a trade-off. I think I'm going to stick to 1 Lightning Bolt to pull with, and besides that, we will rely on auto attacks and Lightning Shield primarily, with the occasional Earth Shock. And we'll see how that goes as far as mana efficiency. Yeah, already that feels a million times better than prior to level 8. Oh, and look at that, we also trained Rockbiter 2, and I didn't even put Rockbiter 2 out on the bar. There we go. Oh, that's right, we picked up another collection quest, and for this one we need Stalker Claws and Cougar Claws. Apparently we can get these Stalker Claws from the same wolves that we've been fighting already. So we'll prioritize fighting these guys while we look for the Cougars. Oh, and we're getting the Cougar Claws. For some reason I thought this was like a quest that happened in a different area. I thought we had to farm this over to the west. So that's actually really nice. Especially since we're still looking for the 1 item from the cats. And look at that, there we go. Today we get the Femur after only a couple of kills. That's awesome. So we're going to stay out here then, and we'll continue farming up the claws for both the wolves and the cats. We are getting really unlucky with all of the resist. And when the spells cost so much compared to our overall mana level, feels pretty bad. We're just kind of chewing through mana. Even though I'm trying to minimize how much we're casting. And our regen rate is not awesome. Well, look at that, a junk shield that is a little bit better than what we have. Let's put that on. And pretty soon here, like one way or another, we're going to be headed back to town. Probably to empty the inventory, but also we have to pick up some food and water. Because we are going to be out soon. Okay, so this guy is an alpha, and the alphas do not drop the claws we need. So if we're fighting alphas, firstly, they're level 10, that's probably a bad idea. Secondly, we've gone too far. And we're no longer working within the confines of the quest. Let's head back in this direction, shall we? Alright, we got a couple of centaur here. We definitely don't want to aggro them. I'm gonna put a skull on their head. That way we can just avoid them. I always thought it'd be cool if they dropped like an item, like attack plans or some kind of like centaur plot moving into the area, but they don't. Seems like they should. Now we do have a quest to investigate the burned caravan ahead. We can check out what level the guys are. We're going to have to clear our way to a crate, I believe. Looks like they're level 6 and 7. Yep, 7, 6. And I do see another player working in the area. All sides of the crate are stamped with the sign of the Venture Company Mining Division. Notes printed carefully on the side of the carton indicate that the contents are due for processing at one of their central plants. Prying open the lid reveals a slightly packed assortment of ore and minerals, more evidence of the Venture Company's mining operation in Mulgore. On the top of the ore and minerals, you remove a tightly bound sheaf of papers. Up in the foothills to the east, you can barely hear the sounds of work and see smoke rising from a large fire. I'm assuming they're talking about the mines over here. There's definitely not smoke rising from a large fire. Back in 2004, even if you had an awesome computer, like, your view distance probably wouldn't even let you see this far. Ironically. Alright, the hunt for animal parts continues. I should probably make my way back to town while we're relatively close. We have 2 inventory spots left open. We have only 1 water left. So yeah, it's probably time to start making our way back. Snagging whatever mobs we can along the way. Maybe we should also find this patrolling quest giver so we can turn this quest in. That could be a good idea also. Sometimes he can be hard to find. Yeah, we have a full inventory, so we won't be making any bandages. I don't see this guy in either direction. Which means he could be anywhere. He could be closer to town. He could be out here on the road. Let's run out here on the road, even though I know we don't have enough inventory space to be out here. Maybe we can make some light leather out of our leather scraps. Maybe that'll clear up at least one slot. Alright, I think at this point we just kind of have to assume that he's back closer to town. I don't know that he comes out quite this far to where we wouldn't be able to see him in the distance. Yeah, let's head back. If we're really lucky, we could possibly get our last Stalker and Cougar Claw along the way. If we're really lucky. And there's the quest giver's little dot. Perfect timing.
Greetings. Goodbye. Be careful. Farewell.
Alright, so here's a follow-up to kill 14 venture company workers, supervisors, and the named guy. We won't be going there for a long time. The named guy comes with like at least 1 or 2 other enemies. And I think they're a bit of a higher level. I'm definitely not going to do that anytime soon. That's probably going to have to wait till after we've done some stuff out of Senjin Village and Razor Hill. And gotten a little bit ahead of the leveling curve with that zone hopping. I have to say, this definitely feels like the slowest start I've had on any hardcore character. I think a lot of it is due to the self-bound nature. Typically when I do hardcore runs, recently at least, on official hardcore, you know, we always have some bags, or we grab some bags, or someone gives us some bags. You know, we start off with a pretty good inventory space. And that really, it makes it so that you don't have to go back to town a lot. Same thing with having more than enough money to stock up on things like food and water, buying your professions straight away and not having to wait. All that kind of like gets you off the ground a little bit faster, and this has been a very slow pace. I don't mind necessarily, it's just kind of different than what I'm used to. And then the class as well, kind of, it took until level 8 to really just not feel pathetically weak, to be honest. I was kind of getting worried as to whether or not we'd ever be able to kill anything. And now my biggest worry is just kind of like, how do we make the class mana efficient? How do we make it so that we're not blowing our mana like every single fight? That I haven't figured out yet.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
So that was the big quest that was taking up 4 spots in our inventory. It's awesome to clear that one. Let's see, we'll do a little bit of cooking, we'll do a very little bit of first aid. I'm still very much just going to sell everything that we make at this point. Ideally, we would be buying another bag, like, right now? If we vendor everything, if I make everything and vendor everything, I would love to have the 5 silver for another bag. Like, right now, we could be making some of this gear. Some of it would no doubt even be an upgrade for us, but I'm gonna focus on getting as many skill ups as I can, as early as I can. Because the more skill ups we can get, the better stuff we can learn. And then we can just be equipping, you know, I'd like to get into green items that have a little bit of stats on them. So yeah, right now we're just going to blow all of our mats on whatever is the least cost upgrades. We'll sell them, for the most part, sell them. And we won't worry about making like one of everything for ourselves until we can start making stuff that has stats. Like right now this is green. So at this point, that's when I would look at making some of this other stuff. And then we would focus on like the lowest cost. For that, we would need some other mats. Let's go ahead and just finish these off. We'll make the last 4. We'll get whatever skill ups we can. And then next time around, we'll focus on making some of the gear. And we probably already have other stuff to train.
Greetings.
Part of me is tempted to equip this staff. Part of me likes that we're getting some protection from the shield. I think I'll keep the shield for now.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Before we train anything else, let's grab that second bag.
What brings you here?
Okay, that leaves us only a couple silvers to work with. Let's see what he has.
What brings you here?
Yeah, see, we really can't afford this stuff. I'm gonna pick up the green because I'd love to have that. Other than that, I think I'm gonna hold off on everything else for now.
Be careful.
We'll keep a stack of this meat, and then we need to go pick up some water.
How? We shall meet.
Oh, would you look at that? A small red pouch. That's good. I'm glad that we found a bag before I spent the money to fill up our last 2 slots. I am going to hold out as long as I can on filling that last slot. In the hopes that we can, you know, save our money and find at least another 6-slot bag. We really, really needed that. We could also probably start working on the Palemane quest now. Especially now that we have a decent amount of inventory space to pick up all of their junk. And then maybe we save the Wind Fury Talons for a little bit of a higher level. There's our Stoneclaw totem working for us. Well, apparently it doesn't really work on casters. That's really, really unfortunate. I think we might have to run away from this, especially without any potions. Well, maybe we'll be okay. As much as I would love to get this chest here, I just don't know if it's going to happen. Even with Stoneclaw Totem, pulling more than 2 guys is really risky. It looks like we would at least get 3 of them if we went in there. Well, maybe we'll give it a pull, and we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. We didn't pull anybody else. We do have a rare spawn here, though. Let's see if we can get him alone out this way. There we go. Let's see. This is an upgrade. Well, I mean, this went sideways really fast. I think we're gonna peel out of here, and we're gonna try to drop these two back here, let them work on the totem for a minute while we kill this guy. And yeah, let's peel way out. Alright, that one is done. We got the chest, we got the rare spawn, we managed to loot everything. Let's get out of here and go turn these in.
What brings you here? Ancestors watch. I've been expecting you.
Alright, let's go make that green chess piece and see what else we can progress with leatherworking.
Looking for something special?
Oh, we picked up a health pot at some point. That's helpful.
Go in peace.
Hail.
Can I afford just to learn all this stuff? Yes, okay.
Go in peace.
And then the pants would be good. For skill ups, we're probably going to want to make the cloak. For now, let's go ahead and equip our new chest piece. There we go. We will sell the old one.
Well met. May the eternal sun.
Let's cook the wolf meat. And so I think this would be the perfect time for us to head out of Mulgore and journey all the way over to Durotar and do the stuff in Sen'jin Village and the beginning stuff out of Razor Hill. Hit level 10, 11, or 12 over that way, and then we could circle back to do the rest of Mulgore. And then we pop back over and we do the rest of Durotar. If we do that, that'll put us in a really good position to head into the Barrens. But yeah, we'll make that journey next time, guys. I will do it on recording just in case anything happens during the run. We have to get through Southern Barrens all the way up over into Durotar. And like this first part of the journey here, until we get to the crossroads, it's potentially dangerous. There's a couple of higher level raptors and some other enemies off to the side of the road we could aggro if we're not careful. That being said, we have Stoneclaw Totem, we have Earthbind Totem, and that should give us pretty decent advantage when it comes to running away. So yeah, that's the plan for next time. Thank you guys for being here today and joining me. I really do appreciate all of the support on this series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back here in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.